Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P0133 refers to an issue with the air-fuel AF sensor 1, indicating a malfunction or slow response. In Honda vehicles, specifically the Accord models from 2012 to 2017, this sensor plays a critical role in the engine management system. Its primary function is to measure the air-fuel mixture entering the engine. Located in the exhaust stream before the catalytic converter, Sensor 1 is vital for optimizing combustion efficiency. If the sensor reports slow responses, it can affect engine performance and emissions, leading to increased fuel consumption. Thus, diagnosing and resolving this error is essential for maintaining the vehicle's overall functionality and compliance with emission standards. The final repair verification stage is crucial to ensure that everything is functioning as expected after the repairs were made. Confirm the success of the repair by ensuring that the diagnostic trouble code DTC P0133 is no longer present. You must also verify that there are no additional pending or confirmed DTCs indicating other underlying issues. It's beneficial to take a drive cycle to ensure that all systems have been recalibrated and are operating correctly. Once the vehicle passes these checks, confirm that the engine performs optimally without issues such as stalling or reduced efficiency. Completing this step ensures that the repair is not just a temporary fix, but also a long-term solution. Preventive maintenance plays a vital role in avoiding recurring issues such as DTC P0133. Regular checks on the air-fuel AF sensors can help catch problems early, particularly if the vehicle has high mileage or is often exposed to harsh driving conditions. Routine engine diagnostics should be conducted, enabling the identification of faults before they become significant issues. Keeping electrical connections clean and ensuring there is no corrosion can significantly enhance the reliability of sensor readings. Invest time in the maintenance of not just the AF sensors, but the entire engine management system. This preventative approach will save time, money, and frustration in the long run. In conclusion, understanding DTC P0133 and its implications is crucial for maintaining the performance of your Honda Accord from 2012 to 2017. A thorough troubleshooting process, from verifying the error to confirming successful repair, ensures optimal functioning of the air-fuel AF sensor. Awareness of potential causes, symptoms, and steps to troubleshoot enables technicians to address issues proactively. Additionally, performing regular preventive maintenance can mitigate the risk of future problems associated with the AF sensor and the entire engine management system. Overall, diligent attention to these components fosters a dependable and cost-effective vehicle ownership experience. The specific error, P0133, indicates that the air-fuel AF sensor 1 is experiencing a malfunction or slow response. This sensor is instrumental in there are several possible causes for encountering DTC P0133. One common reason is a faulty air-fuel AF sensor. Sensors can degrade over time due to exposure to high temperatures or corrosive exhaust gases, leading to inaccurate readings. Additionally, wiring issues such as short circuits, frayed wires, or disconnected connectors around the AF sensor can cause the sensor to malfunction. Loose terminals at the sensor or at the powertrain control module, PCM, can also impede communication, which might lead to this error code. Finally, intermittent electrical problems could result in momentary disconnections, further complicating diagnostics. Each of these causes necessitates thorough checking to ensure the proper functioning of the engine management system. When DTC P0133 is triggered, drivers may experience several symptoms that indicate an underlying issue. poor fuel economy is among the most noticeable effects. A malfunctioning air-fuel sensor can lead to an improper air-fuel mixture, causing the engine to consume more fuel than necessary. Another common symptom is a rough engine idle, where the engine may stall or fail to maintain a steady speed, especially when at traffic stops. Additionally, the malfunction can lead to increased emissions, which is particularly concerning for environmental compliance and passing inspections. The combination of these symptoms not only affects performance, but can also lead to additional long-term engine damage if left unchecked. In the first troubleshooting step for DTC P0133, you must turn the ignition switch to the on position, II, or press the engine's start-stop button to select the on mode. This initial action powers up the vehicle's electronic systems, allowing you to access the diagnostic tool. Next, clear the DTC using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. This is crucial as it resets any previous error codes and provides a clean slate for diagnosing current issues. After clearing the code, start the engine and maintain the engine speed at approximately 3,000 RPM without any load. You should hold this RPM until the radiator fan activates, indicating that the system is functioning under normal operating conditions. Following the initial steps, the next phase involves a test drive under specific conditions to verify the sensor's performance accurately. Ensure the engine coolant temperature, monitored via the ECT, engine coolant temperature, sensor, exceeds 158 degrees Fahrenheit, 70 degrees Celsius. The transmission should be in drive mode for automatic transmissions or in third or fourth gear for manual transmissions. During this test drive, keep the engine speed between 1,250 and 3,000 RPM. It's vital to drive the vehicle at a speed of 25 miles per hour, 40 kilometers per hour, or less for the first 5 minutes, after which you should steadily increase to a speed of 32 miles per hour, 52 kilometers per hour, or more. This replicates real-world operating conditions and helps to assess the sensor's responsiveness fully. At this stage, you will need to monitor the onboard diagnostics OBD status for DTC P0133 using the Honda Diagnostic System, the HDS. The HDS will provide information categorized into past, failed, executing, or out-of-condition statuses. If the readout indicates failed, this confirms an ongoing issue with the air-fuel sensor. In this scenario, you will need to proceed with replacing the AF sensor 1. However, if the HDS indicates passed, this suggests that the system is functioning correctly at that moment, although intermittent failures might still exist. In such cases, focus on inspecting for poor connections or loose terminals at the sensor or connections to the powertrain control module, PCM, for potential issues. To finalize the diagnostic process, it is essential to perform repair verification. Start by turning the ignition switch to the on position 2. Again, after powering the systems, the next step is to reset the powertrain control module, PCM, utilizing the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. This reset is a necessary procedure after any component replacement or repairs have been made, ensuring that the new data is stored correctly. Following the reset, conduct the PCM idle learn procedure to re-establish the correct idle parameters for the engine. This step helps the PCM to adapt to the changes in the air-fuel ratio after sensor replacement, which can enhance engine performance considerably. After the repair verification steps, resume driving the vehicle under the same conditions outlined earlier. This practice allows the AF sensor, sensor 1, to recalibrate within the operating parameters set by the PCM. Once completed, it's critical to monitor the OBD status once again through the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Analyze the latest diagnostic results for DTC P0133. If the HDS shows passed, This indicates that the repair was successful and that the AF sensor is functioning correctly. On the other hand, if it indicates failed or any other condition, further investigations into the sensor or related components will be necessary. This systematic approach helps ensure a comprehensive diagnosis and repair process. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.